Okay.
Hi.
So, hi everybody. Hi Team Yellow around the world. I'm Mo Cunningham, and I have the distinct pleasure of doing this event with three team members. One is not here. That's Fabian from the West Coast. I'm on the East Coast, and then we have Zoe way over in Australia, waking up early in the morning or late at night, whatever it is over there. So we're going to share with you about the Healthy Living Revolution website. So if you hold on 1 minute, I'm going to share my screen. Maybe. Is that it? No. Okay. All right. I gotta find it because it's not where I saved it. This is new for me. So this is all learning. Oh.
And this is the good thing, Mo, isn't it? This is what this leadership thing does to us. It actually teaches us these skills. It pushes our boundaries, doesn't it?
That's what I love about this. Now I gotta find
to see the concentration in Mo's eyes. You just watch her. There's cogs are turning behind that. You millennials, you think it's so easy touching a button on that computer. You wait.
You wait, because I can't find where I have it saved. That's not it. That's not it. Well, this is not good. How can I find it, you guys? Who wants to help me? What little millennial wants to help?
Just go on share screen, and it should give you an option of desktop, and then you can just go to the website from there.
Okay. How about
share screen is on the bottom.
There.
Yeah.
Did I do it?
Yeah. She did it. Look at that. Yay.
Okay, so bear with us. So here we are. When you go on to the healthylivingrevolution.com, you will send this to your prospects, and they'll find this home screen right here. And on this home screen, there are a slideshow of different options of the resources, starting strong, one simple change, the Shred 10, and about us. And they can actually click on here of one of these red highlighted spots where it will take them to download the cookbook or take a look at the webinar, or they can scroll down and find the same thing there. The webinar is the cookbook. But what I like right here is this video, and it's a really inspiring video that with just watching it, the listening, the music, it inspires you to start thinking about living a healthier lifestyle. And it also will entice the prospect to be a little curious to what is going on down in these little squares here. But one thing that we love, well, if you look down here in the corner, there's a Facebook square there. You can click on that. It'll take you into our Facebook page that has all the Healthy Living Revolution, mostly all these videos, the webinars, all those things there. But the magic happens down here where we call this the Wheel of Fortune. And so inside here at the Wheel of Fortune are all the money-making resources that you need to grow your business. So you have the Healthy Living Revolution resources. There's monthly themes. If you scroll down, and a lot of people don't even know that these exist here. There's the cookbooks again that you can print out. Tons of great recipes in there. And then of course the Freedom Revolution website, or I'm sorry, videos that you can share. And down here are the presentations that you can follow by script. For instance, you could click at, copy and paste, or you can print it out and type it up yourself. But this right here is the Facebook event, which makes it really simple. It has all the pictures that you need, and all of those are scripted, so you don't even have to do anything. And if you go down a little bit farther, you're going to see all these awesome images. Now, don't be like me, like I used to be, a time waster, and scrolling through the internet trying to find the coolest picture, the coolest quote. It's all right here. You don't have to do anything. Just go right on here and pick your picture. And then farther down, there's flyers. So to create your own event, you could fill out the flyer and you have an event and you could print it out, and there you go. So Fabienne was supposed to be here, but she was unable. So what she did was she went to the cookbook recipes and followed some of those meals for dinner last night. And what she found was she loved how it was all plant-based and vegan friendly. She made a few of the recipes, and one of her favorites was a Brussels sprout recipe, and she thinks because she's from Brussels, maybe that's why. So now I have, oh, I forgot to show you this little part here. This quick jump right here menu will take you to all of those things that I just scrolled down to so you could get to them quicker. So now we're going to take it over to Zoe, who's going to share the Shred 10, the Starting Strong, and then we'll be back to me for the Freedom Revolution. Take it away, Zoe.
Oh my gosh, Mo, that was so wonderful. Can I just add, Mo, can you show me those pictures of Fabienne?
Oh my God.
Like those ones at the top screen.
You're gonna
Fabienne was so amazing. She did all this cooking, and then we joined her for a Zoom as well. And she took pictures of her radishes and things, and it was quite cute. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm gonna try. Oh,
there you go, guys. Look, Fabienne was all in on it. There's her glorious radishes there, and she took a picture. I think if you
I don't know if I can find it.
There's one down the bottom, Mo. Just on the bottom,
Oh,
if you can see that green one. Yeah, that's it. So there's all of her dishes that she made. And look at those. They're pretty smart, pretty snazzy. I would never even put that green salad together. So that's cool. I'm loving those Brussels sprouts though. They are not in season over here in Australia. All right. So if you haven't used that cookbook, get on and use it, because, you know, that's what you need to do. You need to use these resources yourself so that you're really understanding of those cookbooks. I actually have mine here. Where did I put it? And I have mine here. If you can see me at the same time. And, you know, I actually have all my pages tagged and things like that, just so that I can support other people. So should we go straight to Start Strong? Let's go to Start Strong, because, you know, I'm a mum of 3 with a growing baby on the way as well. And this is just an amazing resource Start Strong is. This is really how sometimes parents like me really just can't get to grips with how we're going to enthuse our kids to actually do anything. So if you could do me a favour, Mo, could you click in the Start Strong Kids section there? And so here you actually got a downloadable PDF document that you can send to your clients, and you can say, hey, this, I think your kids, you know, would really benefit from, you know, does this give you a little bit of guidance in how to encourage your children to, you know, get a little bit more active? So give them some grounding points of where you can start. You know, some parents, believe it or not, especially when you're in the thick of it, and they have no idea where they can help or what they can do. And giving checklists like this is something that can really support their brain to focus, and to just give them something that you can just hang on to and just start with. This is not, you know, just a finite list. This is where they start, and everything goes from here. Remember, it's a bit like one simple change. And these challenges are just the cutest challenges. You know, to watch kids sticker off their little charts is just great. We all normally use these as parents for like chore charts, but using this as an exercise chart is just such a great way to enthuse those kids. You know, and 7 to 11-year-olds, man, they're a tricky breed, those teenagers. So, you know, this is just ideal for them, because it's very difficult at that age to actually enthuse them, because they're already set in their ways. So, you know, these little tick-off charts are just the best. So thank you, Mo, for that. Now, what kid doesn't love being on YouTube as well? I'm not going to lie. If you love YouTube, there's a YouTube actual channel. If we go back one, Mo. Oh, look at that. Oh my gosh, Mo. I didn't even look at that. You even get a certificate right at the end when you've completed everything. Oh, my children would be like chomping at the bit. Now, the other thing is actually this Start Strong, you can actually do challenges. So my children at the moment are on a 10-day challenge with Start Strong, and I've been getting emails regularly every day encouraging them what to do. So if we go over to the YouTube channel, well, we don't have to click on it, we can see that there are loads of videos in there where children are actually working in the kitchen or doing their exercise, and they're uploading videos there, and there's lots of videos there to inspire you to actually get motivated and get moving. So also we have a community event series. So this is a great way to actually involve the local people in your community. And, you know, if you don't know how to actually start a movement, that's where you're at. The community event is where you actually get more, not just your own, but other people's as well. So this is a great tool for you to use and for you to give to your potentials. So if you haven't given these out yet, these links, these are, or you know, as a hard document. By the way, you can also download these and like store them. I don't know where you choose to store them. I choose them to store mine in iBooks, and I put them in my Google Drive as well, so that I can just quickly whiz them out to people and you know, use them as PDFs all the time. So yeah, that's a really good place to start. So I love this Start Strong. It really does encourage, as a family, it encourages great things. So the onus isn't always on you as mum all the time. You actually bring those kids along with you and enjoy the ride. So let's have a look at Shred 10. All right, who has not done a Shred 10? Tell me. Please tell me there's nobody there. Because Shred 10 is just the best way. Or if you could mute yourself, if you just come on, that would be great. Shred 10 is the best way to get great instant results from your Juice Plus or from your business. It's a wonderful, wonderful tools here. So here we've got the Shred 10 system guide, and the Shred 10 system guide is just packed full of really important stuff. So, sorry, I'm just going to get mine out. So when we have a look through the Shred 10 guide, you've actually got sample text messages you can send to your customers. You have got how your customers can order, how to set up an event. Now, I know last week in the Freedom Revolution, we saw all of that you can, it shows you how to set up an event. So then when your new team comes into here and starts using these resources, they're not going to be bamboozled by setting up an event at all. They're actually going to go, oh, right, okay, so I can go back to that one from Freedom Revolution. I've seen it once before. I come here and, you know, you're basically reinforcing all the time that it's very simple just to set up an event and get on and do it. And through that Shred guide as well, oh, look, we've got order forms. Now, you know, there is always somebody that wants a tangible thing. So order forms are great, I'm not going to lie, because people can see, they can take it home if they need to discuss it with a spouse or a partner. And that is a really great tool. So whether you like it or not, order forms are a great thing to have at your events. You know, there's always somebody that wants something to take away. And again, this customer profile, that is just mint. I love my customer profile, because once you've got 20, 30, 40 customers going along through your office, you forget which one's got constipation, which one's got, you know, farting and bloating. You do not know. So what you need to do is make sure that you log all those things so that you don't then go and ask an embarrassing question like, oh, you know, you asked something that you've asked before, or you ask somebody the wrong question, and that just looks like you don't care. So we need to make sure you're on top of your customer care and keeping your customer profile right up to date so that you know what's happening with your customer's life as it's going along. Now, the Shred 10 daily checklist. Oh my gosh, I love my checklist. The checklist is a great one because you can get your customers to actually put this on their fridge, keep themselves, you know, accountable to what they're doing every day, and they can see. It's like a sticker chart. You know, human nature says we love these things to tick off, and we love to see progress. And if they can see a physical progress on their fridge every day when they're working towards this Shred 10, they will continue doing it, and they will see it through all the way to the 10 days. So that daily checklist is really crucial. And you know, there's actually in the back of your Shred 10 guide, you'll find, oh sorry, not in the Shred 10 guide, yeah, in the Shred guide, which is at the top, you'll also find a tracker so that you can measure your arms and things like that, and that's always good. Get people to find their base, get them to measure body so that they can see progress. I love these videos. I'm not going to lie, right? If you just scroll down a little bit more, Mo, there is a video by a lady, and I cracked myself laughing. Oh, it's on the other page, actually. We'll find it in a minute. I was wetting myself. Oh, here we are, the Shred 10 stories. Oh, you have to, I'm not going to lie, everybody has to go and listen to Rihanna's story, okay? If you have not listened to Rihanna's story there on the right-hand side of the page, it cracks me up. She loses her skirt while singing in this choir because she's lost so much weight and she's lost all her bloating on her Shred 10. It's a brilliant story. If nobody finds that funny, it's just great. So yeah, those stories are brilliant to watch, and they're easy to send to your customers and your potentials. So here we've got 2 images. You know, for years I think I've been trying to reinvent the wheel, doing low-paying activities of trying to create you know, pictures and photos on Canva and Photify, and really it's all here. What are you doing? You know, your high-paying activities, contacting customers and getting orders. You should not be having to, you know, make these pictures. That's a low-paying activity. Do not waste your time. So also, you know, here's the packages. We don't need to reinvent the wheel and start calling them fancy things like, you know, platinum and star-studded and things like that. It's just there. It's all there for you. You don't even need to go into it. And look, here we are. Here's all your resources. This is what you need. You know, they're all there. You don't even, I don't even need to say it again. They're just amazing. Is there they are. Use them. They're all branded for you already. And they've got the greatest little quotes on them as well. And just below, these are event flyers. So you can then create your own little event flyer. If you want to be a little bit more creative, you can then take these blank ones and then use that and create your own quotes and your own little photos within those. So that's a great little start to Shred 10 and starting strong. Now it's back to Mo. Where's my music, Mo? It's coming. Don't panic.
Mo, honey, you're muted.
I missed you there. I thought we had an inter-Pacific issue there.
No worries. So welcome back, and we're now on to the Freedom Revolution. So we're not going to really go over it because back on May 7th, if you look back into our resource of our videos, you'll see that the Millennial team has created a really great visual for explaining all the resources of these presentations. And they're the same as the Shred 10. Everything is scripted for you. You can print it out. You can make a tutorial. I'm sorry, you can watch the tutorial, which is all of our sideline buddies like Brian Rose and Jonathan Roberti and Deanne. So that's something really simple. So get back on May 7th and check out the Millennials video to see more. And now I am going to come back to maybe. How do I get out of there?
Where are you heading for, Mo?
There I am. I'm headed for.
Oh my gosh.
So I just want to thank you all. Get into the Wheel of Fortune down in the corner and grow your business because it's so simple. They've made it so easy for us. And come back on June 18th. We're going to be sharing about the pay plan.
Hey, you guys, that was awesome, Mo and Zoe. Really proud of you guys. Real quickly, I'm going to be doing next week on 20 and 30. I'm also going to put a link in there. There's a really cool online webinar for Eric Worre if you've never done it. I've been going through it again. And also Fraser Brooks. They do kind of two similar things depending on how you want to skin the cat. But the cat's the same. It still needs to be skinned. So, I'm going to put both things in there. It really, Aussies really seem to love Fraser Brooks. I follow him all the time. And Eric Worre, as we know, is a benchmark in our industry. So I'm going to be doing both of those next week with we're the worker bees. We're the people on my team don't show up to this call because they actually have a job and they have a vision. So we're probably going to have the worker bees with vision. So that's going to be our name. But I'm going to represent them well and strong. And so I just want you guys to know next week will be a double header. It'll be Eric Worre, 20 and 30, and Fraser Books. The same concept, okay? Just kind of two different veins, but the same thing, okay? It's still recording. Oh my Lord. Okay.
Yeah,
but is that so? Anyway, if you guys don't know who Fraser Brooks is, that is your homework for next week. He is rockin' sauce, and he actually has a live Facebook podcast every week, and strongly recommend watching it. He's full of value.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Manon, and thank you, Mo and Zoe. It was great.
Yeah, thank you guys. I think that this kind of like taking ownership of the calls is really working out. It's a lot of fun. Mo, I love the music in the background. I love the interaction between the Trans-Pacific interaction. Love this. It really makes this such a valuable time to spend with you guys. Not only to know you guys through what you do and through your quirkiness, but certainly it makes it, it puts a lot of skin in the game. So thank you for taking ownership of today.
Hey, no worries. I'm going to go back to bed.
Have a great day, everybody.